Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics episode... Oh, what are we? 27? I think we're 27 right now. I mean, a bit older than 27 myself, but close enough. Okay, good. That's chlorine. I just wanted to make sure that discoloration was not polluted water that somehow snuck its way in. Right then. Okay, good. We are making a dent on our steam geyser water. Excellent. Excellent. How is our temperature doing? Looking good to me. And I had a thought, just to help things, well, get us more water, and B, help keep the area nice and cool. So, catch this. So we put a storage container there, right? Well, that's part one. I'll elaborate on part 2 through 27. Alright, maybe not quite that many steps, but I'll show you what I got in mind. Meanwhile, we need to lay the groundwork for our next, and I will have to say, probably our last major project before I call this series complete, because we are, well, on the verge of having the next major content patch release. But there is something I want to show you, and I do think that this thing I'm going to be showing you, this project, will remain a viable and relevant item, even well past, even after the new content thing comes out. But in order to do that, let's hollow out a good chunk of this stuff here, and let's do it in an area that's helpful to do so. Yeah? Let's do this. We're going to do a lot of digging. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And oh, what the hey! We'll igneous rock these up here. So in essence, we are letting it do its thing. We'll put that there so we can dig up whatever the heck that is. But we'll just leave the floor. Yeah, we'll get this last bit of slime too, and that one. All right, now it's just going to bother me. So we'll do the floor too. And since I don't want, since I do want the air coming down here, we'll fat ladder it. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you guys on 1s for the moment, just like the other biodistillers. So we're not putting 0.01 grams of slime in there. Yeah, 2,000 grams of slime, please. We'll turn those biodistillers back on when we're ready. Oh yeah, these things are, speaking of ready. Hang on. Let's put you here. Put you here. Clear this one out as well. We're never going to be digging through that stuff. Copy settings. And this will secure our food for essentially eternity. So we have stuff for our dupes to do, and we need to go invite a new one. We still have 2 beds left. We're going to need all the... Oh! It isn't ready for a new one. Well, well, probably tomorrow morning we'll get a new dupe, because, yeah, we need all the dupe power we can get. Preferably people who know how to dig. Yeah, what's the temperature like down here? Minus 21 degrees, yeah. And with a nice big wall of this right here to keep the heat out, I think we're in good shape. And we got 3 more Wheezeworts we can harvest, which I think we might actually go and do. It's going to be worth it to go after them. I think what we'll do is, actually, we'll just use this little platform right here. Just build these right here. They'll jump up, jump up, jump up and get down. Get down and funky. Actually, no. That's what we'll do. It does say all, right? Okay. Thought I was going crazy there for a second. Because here, they should be able to jump down from here. We can tell them to harvest that, and then we'll go upwards digging. And there's our portal, but we'll wait for the morning, because I'm stingy like that. Even though we have 765,000 kilocalories, I'm stingy like that. Because that is how I roll. Any of you who've watched my Stardew Valley series, you know exactly that's how I roll sometimes, despite having all the wealth in the world. Okay, is this thing? This thing is built. Excellent. So what we're going to do here is we're going to tell it to put snow and ice up here. Clean snow and ice. Basically, anything that's still frozen will go here. Eventually, all of the hot water dripping past it will raise the temperature internally here, and that will cause the snow and ice that is stored here to liquefy, which will then turn into water, and then the water will pour down here, which is where we want it to go anyway. Like, just because it's inside this container does not prevent it from melting and seeping out. Which is also the precise reason why I put the dirty stuff over here. Because if it melts where we want it to go. And that way we concentrate all of our goodies right here, where we want it to go. Yeah, because this area is starting to heat up a little bit. Water's at 50 degrees. But by the time it gets all the way down here, you know, we're doing a good job cooling it. So I am happy with our trickle-down economic cooling system here. And if we can use that to melt some ice to get some extra water out of the deal, fine by me. Yeah, you guys keep filling that up. That thing will empty itself out eventually. Alright, so how are we doing here? Yeah, you guys are... Oh, right, we have our new person. Let's invite them in. We need the warm bodies. Let's see what we got here. Athletics, digging, and strength. Can't dig it. Well, that kind of, yeah. Digging, tinkering. Yokel, that's fine by me. Oh, we're going for you, Bert. Welcome aboard. Come on down. That should help keep everything up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'll put this on a 1 now so it doesn't keep refilling itself. When I see that it is empty, then we'll do it. But otherwise, we'll just let it do its thing. Let it stay here. And yeah, see, I knew this stuff would melt, which is why I put this roof right here. Wonder what that is. We'll have somebody take a look at it. Ooh, some more of those goodies. Now, my question to myself here is, why don't I move this down to here? This stuff is much... Actually, is this might not be warm enough for it either. What about down here? Nope, that's way too cold. Alright, with the addition of this thing up and running, we are definitely keeping our batteries nice and full. So that's what the doctor ordered. Probably, well, this is all polluted oxygen, which is fair enough, actually. So I'm not going to need to necessarily get into a... What is with the algae? Why are you picking up algae? How's the temperatures? Yeah, temperatures here is fine. Keeping the area nice and cold. The stuff will instantly condense. Be golden. Oh yeah, we're burrowing our way up to tap into even more water. Forgot about that. Which is fine by me. Here, we got cracks, might as well go after them. See what there is to see. So yeah, we got all kinds of goodies going on here. Let's speed things up a bit. Did you just finally put that on? I think Ellie's bugged. Because what I'm trying to find is a snazzy suit without a... There we go. Bert, why don't you put one on? Actually, Koopy Doop could probably use this one. He's been around for a while. Let's see here. Yeah, now that we're dealing with this here properly, we can turn these guys back on. Because now we have copious amounts of slime. Now, let me just remind myself where this stuff is going. Oh, it's just getting pooped out down here, which is fine. You guys can poop out down here all you want. We'll want to dig all this down. Actually, you know what? No. I have a better idea. Got a better idea for the moment. Well, I mean, we'll let those things cook with the stuff they have already. I'm not gonna like try to dismantle them. But I have another idea. Seems I went one too high. That's fine. Alright, so these are doing their thing. Yep, water's nice and hot, but that's fine. As long as it's staying cool by the time it reaches down here. Now it is starting to warm up the pool down here. But as long as we've got these, this frosty... Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Keep meaning to do this. Is if we deconstruct these two things, I am going to take one of my one of my viewer suggestions and put a one of these things, but up here, because we actually want the radiant heat, and I'm okay putting out radiant heat as long as it's being useful. You know, if it's doing something rather than just making heat. Now, part of me wants to do that, but the other part of me wants to cancel these two and put the thing up here. So utilities, thermoregulator goes up here, and then what we'll do is we'll get the plumbing gas pipes, and this will go up here. This will go out here. We will deconstruct gas pipe right here. Potential power consumed 1.1 already. You know, we will depend on our hamster wheelers to deal with to keep this thing online. Let them work a little bit. We could use some hamster power. That's all gold amalgam. That's all right. We're about to harvest a ton more gold amalgam, so I think we're okay with that. If it's defaulting to gold amalgam, are we low on copper? We have more gold amalgam than we have copper. That's why it's defaulting to gold amalgam. Which, it's fine. Alright, let's ensure that the gas is... Alright, the gas is doing its thing. So now we've got one extra step of cooling to our gas here. And is the oxygen's nice and thick up here, so it will radiate the heat nicely here and warm up the base in a most needed area. So not everyone is freezing. Now, yeah, you guys probably need that extra battery now, so let's rebuild that. Just so you can hold on to more power here. Overheat damage? Jeebus Cripes! And that's made out of gold. That is made out of gold amalgam, right? Yeah, it is made out of gold amalgam, which is the highest heat capacity out there. Sheesh. Well, I guess we need a little drip cooling. Let's get some more zany pipes going here, shall we? Yeah, might as well. There we go. And heck, we'll even do a liquid valve here. Just to control the flow here. Alright, let's disable the building for the moment so it doesn't keep breaking itself. I know it's going to stop our hydrogen flow for the moment. But yeah, you need some liquid cooling to keep that thing. And let's just make sure that our water, once we build all this up. is doing its thing here. All right, Shona, come on down. Help us out. Oh, and this is bothering me. All right, now we can turn this thing back on. Oh, well, or maybe not. This thing doesn't know which way to go. Alright, here's a better idea. Let's do this. Well, hang on. What's the temperature of the water coming out here? Why aren't you pumping up this way? You know what? Let's just snip this pipe right here. Right there. That's what's confusing it. That should allow it to flow, and then that should allow it to not take overheat damage. There it goes. Now it's not confused. What's the temperature at these things? 4.1 degrees Celsius. That's what I'm talking about. Let's put a gas permeable tile up here to make it drip further out. I think that would be the proper means here, and then we'll just mop up these floors. You know, I just realized I did not make these out of gold amalgam, but we're doing such a good job of cooling them that we don't need it to. That's more like it. And now we can set these to be mopped. Alright, this is getting pretty full right here. Which is not a bad thing. That's the kind of problem you want to have. Now you might be saying, well, Pinstar, this little auto turn-off switch, that's not hooked up to your new source of water. That thing's going to flood. I know, but I've got a means to shut the production down once the water level gets high enough. Have you? Yeah, you guys breached that all right. I completely missed that cascade, but the water up here is now significantly higher. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, danger, Will Robinson. Because this punctures this. We might be letting a couple of wafts of poo gas in here, but we're going to need to do that to prevent the... Actually, there isn't much of a flood to prevent. I mean, really. It's going to break down here. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Once the flood, we will... here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a manual airlock right here. We're going to dig out to really weaken the structure here. And then if the water goes crazy here, it'll bust through here before it busts through here and start draining itself off. So it's like a runoff. So we don't need to invite the poo gas into our base. It's like little breakaway fail safes. Is that an excellent yield wild sleet wheat? Are you kidding me? Oh, waste not, want not. I'll take it. See, I'm that good at farming. Alright, let's see. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you guys are doing... Well, you guys got flooded, but that's okay. A morb? A morb? I don't think anyone died. I think he's just morbing it up. Now, I am not 100% sure if morbs actually attack people. It does not look like they attack them. He just produces polluted oxygen. Alright, how are we doing? Yeah, we're drip cooling to keep a thing, but it's not getting the ambient heat out like I wanted to. But I'm okay with that, doing that anyway. And how are we doing with our failsafe here? Oh yeah, well, we kind of need to get these done. Like I said, I'm okay if this breaks now. Now, if I were a more aggressively enterprising individual, I'd try to somehow make that morb head up here. But that's asking a little bit much. Ooh. I just realized he could get trapped in there, and that's bad. He could get too cold and die. Let's put a pneumatic door since wildlife cannot pass through those. We need a pneumatic door right there. Yeah, you're being so productive with the slime. We need to make sure that you do not get trapped in this hallway here. Phew! Alright. So, I think this is a good stopping point. So in our next episode, we will start turning what I started here into our final project. What will it be? Well, you'll have to find out. You'll have to find out. But I think you'll enjoy it. And once completed, it will give us even more water. Clean water, that is. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!